Hi guys, hi. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was trying to set up the Facebook Live at the same time so I could go live in Facebook, and something's happened with my phone today that I literally can't use the camera. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Hi guys, it's giveaway time. Hooray! I can't turn the camera on in my phone, so I can't go live on Facebook, and I'm trying to go live from my computer and it says my camera on my computer isn't. What? Use key stream. What? Don't understand. I just want to press go live. How hard is it? Go live now. Yeah. Waiting for live video. Hi guys, hi. I'm trying to go live on Facebook at the same time, but I'm having real trouble because my phone has shut itself and it won't download anything. It won't allow access to my camera, and so I can't go live on Facebook, and I'm trying to do it from my laptop and it's saying waiting for live video. Well, great. That's not very helpful. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, I'm saying use camera. I'm trying to do it and it says camera issue. The camera is not supported by your current browser. Oh, well, okay. We won't be able to go live on Facebook then, guys. We'll just go live in TikTok. I'm just going to put it in the Facebook group. Live in TikTok, not Facebook. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Bear with me for 2 seconds. Live on TikTok, not Facebook. Now. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, thanks. Hi, Kat. Hi, guys. Hi, Laura. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rendim. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Button1967. Hi, Powerflower. Haven't seen you for a while. Hi, Monica. Hi, Mandy. Hi, guys. Is everyone here? Is everyone ready for the giveaway? I have my bowl of names. I was going to put it in a hat, but I wanted to show you guys that I actually do have the names written down. Can you see? So I've written down how many people invited people. About how many people, like, there are lots with like lots of invites, like Melissa, Elizabeth Rose Gilbert, and Uni, and who else? Lots of people who, Shay, who else? Chastity, Noreen, Mandy, Melissa Hobbs. You guys invited so many people. Who's this one? Invited heaps of people. Claire Conahan. Heaps, guys. Thank you so much. And we've hit 1,000 people. How exciting. And especially considering I wasn't even going to do anything with the Facebook group, and now it's like 1,000 people. I'm astounded. Just trying to separate them all so I find it easier to pick them up. I don't want them all stuck together. All right. So I'll pull one out in a second. Hi, guys. What's going on? What's been happening? Okay, I'll do the giveaway first and then we'll have questions. So, as you can see, I've got all the names here. I'm not going to look. Who is going to win a free coaching? Oh, Shay just fell out. Who's going to win a free coaching with me? I'm not looking. I put everyone's name in the hat, guys, not just people who invited lots of people. I actually put everyone, all right? And you can schedule it when you want. It'll just be based on the time zone of what matches with me, as long as I'm not asleep. Okay, guys? So when I pull your name out the hat, you just got to let me know where you live, what your time zone is, so I can actually organise it with you, okay? So you just DM me on Messenger. And the winner of the free one-to-one coaching session with me is Tracy Bartels. Tracy! Is Tracy here? I bet you the person I pulled out the hat isn't even here. Tracy, are you here? Tracy, you've won. Yay, Tracy! All right, guys. Congratulations, my darling. And thank you all for inviting your friends to the group. Hopefully they'll learn lots of stuff. All right, guys, let's get into the questions. Camera can't handle... What? Oh, I've just missed out. Oh, shame. Sorry, guys. How did you choose the names, Loz? I literally put everyone's name. Everyone who, I went to the list of who invited who, and it says, and such invited by Tracy Bartels, such and such invited by Kath. Like it says, who's invited who. So I literally wrote down every single person's name who invited somebody. And then I cut them all up and put them in the bowl. Okay, guys, have we got any questions? I bet you Tracy isn't even here. She's probably asleep. She's probably in America and asleep. Loz, can you give me feedback on my song? What song? You gonna send me a song? I can listen to it. But I'm no expert. Sure, darling. Thanks, Kat, for the present. I spiraled today. Can I revise it? Hallie, you've got to fucking stop spiraling, darling. Okay? You've got to get a handle on your emotions. So many of you are coming for calls with me, and the next minute, everything's going to shit. There's something going on here where you're spiraling, and you've got to figure out what this is. Okay? You can't keep spiraling all the time. Thanks, Jasmine, for the present. Hallie, go and investigate what this is. What's making you spiral, darling? Because one minute you're fine, and the next minute you're spiraling. And I am at a loss sometimes as to how to help you guys. You've got to understand that you're in control here. If you have a spiraling moment, it's not going to make everything fall apart. Don't beat yourself up that you had a bad day. It's okay, right? But don't fall apart. Don't think you have to revise every single little thing. Sometimes we have bad days, guys. Just get back on the horse. Don't beat yourself up about it, darling, okay? Yes, you can revise anything and everything. So please do go and revise it. But I don't want you having to revise every single moment of every single day. I would rather you try to get a handle on your emotions so you weren't spiraling all the time. It's a hell of a thing to have to revise every moment of every day, guys. Any questions, guys? I'm new, but I was just wondering if we could put a dot points of how we want our SP to show up. I'm new, but I was just wondering if we could put in dot points how we want our SP to show up. Absolutely. Treats me beautifully. Brings me flowers. Always dotes on me. Calls me babe. Yep. Put it in bullet points. I've got something stuck in my teeth. Put it in bullet points. Absolutely. Guys, just do it however is best for you. Okay? How do we maintain positivity? Please, I asked many times in last live. All right, well, don't get desperate. How to maintain positivity. Don't keep repeating it. I won't answer it. Guys, you've got to understand Tila G. You don't have to maintain positivity all fucking day. That's impossible. I don't know what idiot you've been listening to, probably many, many multiple law of attraction idiots, who have told you that to manifest, you need to feel positive all day. You can't spiral. You can't feel negative. Positive, positive, positive. No one in the whole fucking world can do that. What if you stub your toe? What if you have a car accident? What if someone dies? You can't be like, I'm happy all the fucking time. You're not going to maintain positivity. It's fucking impossible. So I don't want you to aim for that, Tila G, because some fucking law of attraction moron told you that was required to manifest. You are literally manifesting all day. I can manifest in a bad mood, with my period, yelling and screaming, pissed off, sad. You still fucking manifest, guys. All you're trying to do is replace your negative thinking with new positive thinking. That's it. And it doesn't have to go all fucking day. I'd like you to jump on top of it when you can, but it doesn't matter if you have a bad day. It doesn't matter if you cry. You don't need to maintain positivity. Stop thinking you have to do that. You're always good and positive online though, haha. Yes, darling, well, you should see me when I'm not. I'm not like this all day. Have you seen me have a meltdown on the lives? Guys, I'm not like, hi guys, all day long. That would be fucking retarded. Who does that? That's fake. I don't want you to think you have to do that, guys, to manifest. It's ridiculous. Okay? Understand? Loz, to prevent a bad manifestation, you have to make good thoughts dominant to make good things happen, question mark? Look, what we're trying to do is replace the negative thinking. Yes. But you can't do it all day. That's what I'm saying. Yes, you want to try as much as you can to replace your negative thinking, but I don't want you guys to think just because you had a bad thought, just because you had a spiraling moment, just because you had a cry, just because you had a bad day, that you fucked everything. Oh my God, I have to revise it. Oh, I've spiraled. No. That's what I'm saying. Understand? When are the best times to practice your affirmations? All the time. Guys, it's new thinking. I want you to try and replace your thinking. As soon as you think a bad thought, you're replacing it. It's not an activity. However, you can do when you're waking up, when you're falling asleep, when you're in a drowsy, SATS, state akin to sleep state. Best times. Second best times, set some times in the day if you need to remind yourself. But what I really want you guys to do is be aware of your mental diet. What are you thinking all day? When you do have the negative thought, don't beat yourself up. If you do spiral, don't beat yourself up. Just try and jump in with the new affirmation, with a constant affirmation, with some prevalent affirmations. Understand, guys, it's simply new thinking. If you try and think of it as an activity, you'll think it's an effort. You'll say, how long do I have to do this? Blah, blah, blah. It's simply new thinking. If you guys can switch your brain around to seeing this as just thinking, it won't seem so hard and it won't seem so difficult to do. Okay? Do you ever have bad days? Guys, have you seen number 77 where I'm fucking crying my eyes out on the live? And the one before that? Yes. Haha, ages. Exactly. What ages? What? I see. Last night I was sleeping but felt like I was awake and saw how I was saying my self-concept affirmations. What? Last night I was sleeping but felt like I was awake. Well, maybe you were doing that out-of-body thing and looking down on yourself. It's possible. What's happening? How do you let go? Haha. Are you trying to be annoying? Is that why you wrote haha? Thanks, Loz. Really needed that. Good. I low-key love when you yell with encouragement. Is that what I do? Yell with encouragement. It's a new form of yelling. Yelleragement. Something like that. Have been given 0 fucks about the 3D, even though some things haven't manifested. I feel great. Oh, have been giving 0 fucks, Rita, about the 3D, even though some things haven't manifested. I feel great. Well, good for you, darling. Hooray! One of my second call girls. Really feeling it. Good, darling. How can I attract my crush? He has a girlfriend. We're at the same school. Can't ignore her. Well, don't worry about ignoring her. Just be like, well, you're here, bitch. But I'm getting rid of you. Okay? And then just in your mind, imagine you and he are together as boyfriend and girlfriend. He loves being my boyfriend. He loves me so much. He can't stop thinking about me. Whenever he sees me in class, he can't stop thinking about me. He fantasizes about me day and night. He wants me and only me. Start saying all those ones, darling, and just forget about her. Yes, keep doing that. What are we doing? Do you ever have... I saw that one. Laws to prevent about... I saw that one. Someone knows of manifesting and refuses to conform. Do they end up conforming anyway? Sarah, they've got no control in your reality. They're in your reality. They're over in theirs doing whatever the fuck they're doing. In your reality, they can only reflect your thinking. I don't care if they're a master manifester. I don't care if they're Uri Geller and they can bend spoons. They don't have any power in your reality. They can only reflect your thinking. That's it. They can't refuse to conform. They're literally... Guys, get rid of this word conform. I don't know what idiots you've been watching. Sammy Ingram says it. Kimberly says it. Take that word out of your vocabulary, okay? It's the dumbest expression. They don't conform. They literally reflect your thoughts. They're not conforming. That sounds like I'm going and moulding them into clay and making them a robot. See, Sammy had a video that came out the other day. She's saying, oh, you all misunderstood me about everyone as you pushed out. They're not robots, but she constantly in her videos says, make them conform. You want them to conform. And Kimberly says it too. And then she wonders why people think it's robotic and they're turning into robots and you're making them do things. Guys, you're not making them or conforming them into anything. You're thinking, they're reflecting it. 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 That's it. Get it? That's why I'm saying it's all about you. If you keep making it about them and making it about them, you're doing this wrong. You guys getting it? It's just what you're now thinking about you, what you think they think about you. The end. Makes sense, Sarah? I can't see any questions. Nothing. Hi, Loz. Did you look out for the pink moon last night? I did see it. I went for a walk and I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was really pink. Is that what it was? It was called a pink moon, was it? Oh, well, there you know. There you go. I don't follow moon things, so I didn't know. And I thought, Jesus, that looks weird. Yeah, so basically our thinking reflects onto them and they then reflect back onto that. Yes, so I just did a video. Oh, I'm doing it. It's coming out tomorrow. Oh, did I just put it out? No, it's coming out tomorrow. I literally explain this. So, you're thinking thoughts. You're sending them out telepathically. You love me and only me. You love me and only me. You can't stop thinking about me. You can't stop thinking about me. And he hears it, feels it, thinks it. I can't stop thinking about Sarah. Sarah's on my mind 24/7. Why is Sarah on my mind? It's driving me nuts. Maybe I should call her. It goes into their brain, from the mirror of your mind to the mirror of their mind. It's like reflected from a mirror to their mirror. There's no other way to really explain it other than there's like mirrors in your mind. It's a weird thing to say, but it's like it reflects and then it boomerangs back to you. And that's why they say the words that you've written down as your affirmations, or say all the time in your thoughts as affirmations. You've sent it out so many times they end up going bleh and saying it. Despite how SP and I interacted yesterday, he said, I will talk to you soon. Usually he just says goodbye. Good, darling. Good, Nicole. Good, darling. Get on top of that self-concept. Okay? I revised my childhood and dropped the old story. My dad told me I always say how kind you are. What? I revised my childhood and dropped the old story. My dad told me I always say how kind you are. As in he always says how kind you are. And he's never done that before? Is that what you're saying, Diana? I love it. I play a love song when I look at his pic. I affirm that he's thinking the lyrics. That's lovely, Pink Sugar. Where can I find your post with old story? I can't find it. So go into the Facebook group and write old story in the search box. Or go to TikTok Lives, the topic. Or just put in 41 or 67 or 77. Those numbers in the search box. Or look them in the videos tab. He wouldn't have never said that. Oh, wonderful, Diana. That's lovely. So see, Diana was sending out thoughts about her family being certain ways towards her or thinking certain things about her, and then he just literally reflected it back. That's how it works, Sarah. Hot and cold with SP, question mark. I'm his girlfriend, but he hasn't called me in over a week. Well, Jasmine, what are you thinking whilst he's doing that? Are you freaking out? Are you worried there's other girls? Are you thinking he's not interested in you? Are you thinking he's got bored of you? What are you thinking? That's what is reflecting. Or have you had some old thoughts previous to this, really bad ones, and now they're coming out? It's like a purge of shitty thoughts that you had a month ago, weeks ago. When I get bored at work, I manifest random stuff. Seeing someone wear a green top to test my power. Good for you, Simran. Guys, yes, do test your power. My partner keeps saying, sorry, now he's wrong. When he's wrong, he hasn't done that for years. Really, Marianne? I love it when the ones who never say sorry say sorry. Wonderful. Your self-concept must be getting better and better. I'm thinking he constantly contacts me and that he loves me. No, there's something else going on. Either you've had fearful thoughts in the past that he's not going to contact you, and now you're saying it out of desperation. Oh, God, I hope he never stops contacting me. I hope he doesn't think about it. And now you're going, he's constantly contacting me. He's constantly contacting me because you had fearful thoughts. If he's your boyfriend and he loves you and he's in constant contact with you, why would you even be affirming that? You must be affirming it out of a fear that he isn't going to. And that's what I'm talking about. What fearful thoughts did you have? If you're in a happy, loving relationship, you don't even ever have to affirm that they're contacting you, darling. Of course they are. So what fearful thoughts did you have? That's what I'm asking. That's the answer. Remind me how to test your power. Go and test things, little tests. Someone's going to get me a free coffee. Someone's going to say howdy to me. Someone's going to wear hot pink. I'm going to see it. Okay? And every time you see it, oh, yep, I saw a horse. I saw hot pink. Someone said howdy. Tick, tick, tick. I did that. Had someone new start text me today, then just bumped into an old flame, would this be birds before land? Yes, darling. Bumping into them. I saw my crush in the street a couple of weeks ago. He called out to me. Guys on the internet messaging you. Anything that's old flames, people cracking onto you, people giving you attention, that's birds before land. If my self-concept is on point, then when my SP is not reaching out, what can I do? Literally just keep working on you, darling. And just get rid of the old story about him. If you've got fearful thoughts about why he's not reaching out, if you've got an old story about the breakup, you've got an old story about the person he turned up as that you don't like, you've got to get rid of that, guys. If they're not turning up the way you want, if they're not in your reality yet, if they're not messaging you, it's because the old story's still there. Get rid of it. Go and watch number 77, number 67, number 41. Or just type old story, news story into the search box and see what comes up. Because there's hundreds of lives in there, guys, and I talk about the old story in practically every one of them. I did have thoughts and fears and stuff. Of course you did. Right, guys? They can't do anything but reflect your thinking. So right now, he's reflecting the old shitty thinking you had, the thoughts and fears and stuff. So, stop that, okay? And just imagine that he's constantly texting you and get rid of those fears. Quash them as soon as you get, no, fuck, he's just texting me. He loves me and only me. He loves calling and texting me when he doesn't call me and text me. He doesn't feel right. I sat and fully visualised my new story last night and now it replays in my head. Oh, wonderful, Sarah. Love it. 77 viewers. Oh, it's my birth year. That's good. Keep persisting. Yes. Okay, thank you. All right, Jasmine. Got it. Wrote out my old story for my sister. Burnt it today. Wrote out a new story. Oh, good, darling. Good. Good. For your sister? What do you mean for your sister? If I persist on affirmations, will I start to believe them because I'm struggling right now? Well, darling, guess what? You just told your subconscious mind that you're struggling, and guess what it's going to continue to do? Struggle. I'm struggling right now. I'm spiraling right now. I'm in a bad mood right now. I'm so sad right now. I'm lonely right now. Guys, when you tell your mind that, it goes, oh, we thought we were doing all right, but apparently we're fucking struggling. Okay, well, I'll show you some more shit that proves that you're struggling. Okay, guys, stop saying that. Thanks, Shaz. Stop saying that. Guys, you've got to understand. It's like a little man standing in there in your brain taking notes. What's happening? Struggling. What's happening? Spiraling. What's happening? He's never coming back? Okay. We'll make that all come about. We're listening. Constantly. Think about that little man in your brain with a notebook. Stop saying things you don't want. I'm confused what people mean by purging. It's really just an expression in like manifestation world, which means before all, like sometimes all the old shit still comes out. So all the old thoughts are still showing up in your 3D. So even though you're doing the affirmations and you've got the new positive thinking, old thoughts are still coming out in the 3D based on what you used to think. So it's like a purge, like toxins are coming out your body. You did a liver detox and you're purging it all and you're throwing it up. Blech, everything's coming out. You're leaching it out of your skin. It's all the crap's coming out. Before the new stuff starts, the old stuff keeps coming out. It's like you get a bottle of water and in here's oil at the bottom. And there's nothing but oil. And I pour, say this was a jar, and I pour the water in on top of the oil. Well, it's going to take a while for the oil, the crappy oil, to come out of this bottle. And I've got to pour more water and more water and more water, and eventually the oil will come out. The purge is the oil coming out, the old crap you used to think. Stuff showing up in the 3D that you really don't like. Old characteristics of theirs that you don't like, that they're still showing up as. That's the purge. Shit happening that you really don't like. That could be the purge. How do we get a session with you? Darling, just DM me in the chat, in TikTok, or through Messenger in the Facebook group. As I'm not really sure what to do or how to do manifestations. Well, that's all right, Shaz. All you need to do is step into the state of you have it already. You are that already. I am married. I am a millionaire. I am TikTok famous. I am everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. Whatever it is you want, step into the state of that. That's the first thing. Then you have to work on your self-concept, build yourself up. So you don't have doubts whilst you're doing that. Step into your power. All right, darling, go and watch How to Manifest Properly in my TikTok. It's a big series with a black heading. It goes for about 13 videos, probably halfway down the page. Black heading, How to Manifest Properly, darling. Watch the whole thing. Paula got SP movement after 10 months. Oh my God! He came into work and she was in boss mode. Really? She sent me an update and I haven't read it yet. Is that what it said? Holy shit! After 10 months. Amazing. Is she here? Yay, Paula! Wonderful. But he always loved his hair when he was with me. Said he wanted to grow it out. I'm shocked. What happened? I think my SP is spiraling. I accidentally watched his IG story, shaved his hair. Oh, give it good meaning. He misses me so much. He's doing a Britney Spears. He's losing his fucking mind. Give it that meaning, darling. Give everything good meaning, guys. You're seeing them go a bit mental. Think, oh, they can't cope without me. They're not coping. Give everything good meaning. Exactly. I bought this house in January 2020, but nearly didn't get it. I actually had furnished it in my head. What? What's happening, Maddie? I bought this house in January 2020, but nearly didn't get it. I actually had furnished it in my head. Oh, that's how you got the house? You furnished it in your head? Good for you, darling. This is how it works. I got it and it's furnished just like I pictured it. Yes, darling! See? That's making here, there, or imagining you living there with your furnishings in it. Lovely. Just got to school and he's in the next car with friends next to me at 7:30 a.m. Oh, wonderful, darling. He's doing the Britney Spears. Yes, shaving it all off. Thank you so much. So I say it as if it's already happening instead of waiting for it to happen. Yes, guys, it is here already. Believe you have received it and you will. Not it's coming. Believe it's coming and it's coming. No, believe you have received it already. You're already the girlfriend. You're already the wife. You're already rich. You're already famous. And it will come about. I got my dream car that I manifested. My dad brought it for me. Thank you. Oh, really, Portia? You got your dream car and you manifested your dad buying it for you. Congratulations. I love you. Oh, you're amazing. Your smile and expressions are infectious. Oh, thanks, Marianne McGrath. Is it McGrath or McGrath? Thank you, darling. Do me and you have the same SP? Laugh my ass off. What are you talking about? Who are you saying that to? Christina, thank you so much. Yes, saw that one. So some people manifest different partners with their desired SP's name. How can we manifest our exact SP? Guys, that's just birds before land when you manifest the wrong SP with a different name. Just keep concentrating on your SP and get rid of the old story about him. She asked me to tell you for her, I'm so happy. Oh, wonderful, did she? So she must have sent me another update from before and it must be a couple of days old. Oh, how exciting. She probably got the shits of me because I haven't read her last one. Poor Paula. There's so many people. Sorry, guys. If you sent me an update and I haven't read it yet, I'm getting to it tomorrow, I promise. My best friend was very sick in hospital. I've got to go visit her tomorrow, so some priorities happening at the moment, life priorities. But he always loved his hair. I saw that one. I had tears in my eyes from laughing. It was the best. What are we laughing at? Hang on. I guess I need to hire a new little guy. Yes, the new little guy in your brain. Hang on. The little man with the notebook gave such a good visual. Yes, guys, that's what's happening. Trust me, it's listening all the fucking time. You're welcome. When I manifest, does it work when you write it down or you just think it? Just think it. Stop watching these fucking idiots. Someone held up, who was it yesterday? It was Sammy or someone in a call with me, and she said, should I? And at the very end of the call, she's like, picked up this book. She's like, should I get rid of this? And it was his 369 manifestation book. I said, throw that away. She was like, okay. Do it in your mind. Your life is a physical manifestation of thoughts that are inside that head of yours. Yes. Yes, darling, exactly. As within, so without. As within, so without. As man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Guys, this is all the way through the Bible, and I'm not religious. I'm just telling you what it says. And it's constantly telling you, as within, so without. As man thinketh in his heart, not feeleth, thinketh in his heart, so is he. Not feeleth. Anyone tells you have to feel it is to go and read the Bible again. Because it tells you how to manifest. It's telling you how to create. It's no coincidence that the first book is called Genesis. It's about creation. The whole fucking book. Nothing can happen if you don't change the old story first. Yes, change that fucking old story, guys. What you think about, you bring about. Yes, what you think about, you bring about. There's another one that I listened to years ago, and it's called The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale, and he says, you become what you think about. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's true. It's all the same thing. You become what you think about, as within, so without. As man thinketh in his heart, so is he. What you think about, you bring about. It's all saying the same thing, guys. Any more questions, guys? Can't see any. It's taking an awfully long time. Where have the questions gone? 86 people, no questions. My SP and I are in contact again and planning a trip to Belize. Wonderful, darling. Oh, special KF. Oh, my God, I remember you telling us a while ago that you guys were back in contact. Yay, darling. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, what did you do? Tell us. Good morning. I was worried I missed you this morning. Oh, no, Penny, you didn't. But you pulled out the hat. Tracy Bartels won the free coaching. Marissa Singh. Oh, congratulations. Yes, Tracy. Special KF, tell us what you did to get your SP back. You're such a bundle of fresh air. Thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. Congrats to you, all beautiful people. Oh, lovely, Emily. You're so helpful. My SP shaved his head on his story. Really? They're all shaving their heads. They're all doing it a bit, Brittany. They all can't stand being away from you guys. Give it that meaning. Paula knows you're busy. She is super patient. Oh, bless her. I'm so busy at the moment, I actually can't think straight. Thanks for doing this. My SP and I see each other since we used to date and I want her to hug me. Thanks for doing this. My SP and I see each other since we used to date and I want her to hug me. Well, just imagine she does, darling. Just imagine every time she sees you, she wants to throw her arms around you. Okay? Imagine her hugging you. Imagine her saying, I love hugging you. Something like that, darling. That's what you want from her. But I see her all the time. How do I deal with it? Just imagine that she loves being your girlfriend. Imagine she's constantly thinking about you in that way, darling, and she's constantly hugging you. Why do people see such little movement after a month of manifesting? How can we see bigger movements fast? It's because they're not getting rid of the old story, darling. When you're not seeing movement in 3D visibly, either the old thoughts are still playing out, or you just can't see the movement and it's actually happening behind the scenes. I mean, there's always stuff happening behind the scenes. Or you've literally not got rid of the old story about you and them or the situation, and that's why there's no movement. Right? Because they're not keeping on top of their mental diet. So someone trying to manifest money, for example, they're saying these affirmations. I love being a millionaire. I love my mansion. I love having so much money. Right? And that's their affirmation. They're thinking it all fucking day. But when they're not doing the affirmations, they're thinking this. Oh, but where is that money? I can't afford. Oh, look at this bill just came in. Oh my God, that fridge is going to cost so much to replace. It's £750. How am I going to afford this? I love being a millionaire. I love being a millionaire. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, fuck, another bill. Oh, look, who ordered this coffee on this bill in the restaurant? Old story about money has not gone away all during the day, but then when they're affirming, it's a complete opposite shit they're saying. This over here, old shit, cancels out this every time. SP affirmations. He loves me and only me. He wants me and only me. He can't keep his eyes off me. No one compares to me. Who's that bitch on his social media? Is that his cousin or ex-girlfriend? I think that's the ex-girlfriend. No one compares to me. He loves me and only me. There's another girl. Who's that? Right? That's the shit you can't be doing. That's why it takes a year. Your mental diet, guys. What are you dieting on? What are you feasting on all day? Neville has an excellent story about how this works. When he was in Barbados as a kid, they didn't have any fridges and they had to eat whatever they caught that day, right? So if they caught fish, they had to eat the fish that day. There was nowhere to refrigerate it, okay? But they had ducks. And at Christmas time, or when it was a special occasion, they would eat a duck. Normally during the year, because the fish was plentiful in Barbados and they would have to throw it away at the end of the day, they would feed the ducks fish. But the problem with that was when you ate a duck that ate fish, it tasted like fish. So one day his mother said to him, Neville, we're going to have a duck dinner in 12 days' time. I want you to start feeding the ducks properly. So what you're meant to do then is feed it bread, milk, grains, so it tastes like a duck, not like a fish. But this one day when the mum told him, now Neville, start feeding the ducks grains and everything, he went, all right, mum, and he completely forgot. And a couple of days went by, he was getting stuck into a cricket game with his friends for days and days, and then he went, oh no, I didn't change the duck feed. So they sat down for their dinner. The mum bit into the duck and it tasted like a fish and she went off her brain. Do you taste like a fish or are you feeding yourself grains? What are you feeding yourself all day long? Fish or grains? The fish is the bad shit. That's the old story. The grains is the affirmations, the things you should be doing. So you taste like a duck. Okay? If you keep feeding yourself the fish, the crappy old, shitty old story, you're going to taste like a fucking fish. You can have a bit of grains, but you'll be really fishy. What is your diet all day long? What are you feeding yourself? What are you feasting on all day? Old shitty thinking and then occasionally some affirmations? Or just all good affirmations, good mental diet, grains. Or do you stink like fish? I ask you. Brilliant story. Can you create your own rules for your own reality? It's all about your beliefs. Yes, you can create your own rules for your own reality. It's all about your beliefs. Yes, if you believe it's going to take you a year, it will take you a year. If you believe you're struggling, you'll be struggling. You create the rules. Yes, darling. I agree with you. Loz, I consider you my life coach. Please never stop doing these lives. Marissa. So funny. Christ, what if I did stop? You guys have a heart attack. Some of you. Jesus. Listening to recorded affirmations in my own voice while sleeping. Will it help me shift the old story? Yes, darling, that's lovely, Molly Coot. I love it. Love it, guys. Yes, record your own voice doing your affirmations. Nice, soft recording. That's lovely. Good idea. Leave a free, share the video. Thank you. I started revising childhood trauma and a breakup feels amazing. Good, Bella. Guys, do revise it if you need to. Do revise it, especially your fucking childhood. I need to really sit down one day and revise every bit of my childhood. Every bit of it. Loz, you're the best. Oh, thanks, Azul. Yeah, someone today said my hair looked great and I was like, I know. Lovely, Sarah. Next, Sarah Felsen. Feel great about everything right now. Just excited for the 3D to catch up. Change my life, Loz. Oh, wonderful, Sarah. Well, you're doing the work, darling. So congratulate yourself. My negative thoughts are more scared of me than my negative thoughts are more scared of me than I am of them right now. Wonderful, Mandy. Guys, you guys are just killing it tonight. Love it. When I don't even remember broke up or bad things, it's mean I get rid of old story. What? When I don't even remember broke up or bad things, it's mean I get rid of old story. Oh, is it mean I get rid of the old story? When you don't even think about the breakup or bad things, doesn't mean you've got rid of the old story. Yes. So when you're not thinking about it anymore, when it's not plaguing your mind, when you're not remembering scenes from the breakup, you're not remembering the old story as much, yes, then you've kind of got rid of it. Yes, darling. Recreate the person with a new version of him or her. Forget the old version. Yes. I see my SP in the 3D all the time, but she's not showing me affection. How do I deal with it? Darling, if you keep saying she's not showing you affection, she won't. Stop saying that, okay? Stop fucking saying that. Start saying things like, she's always being affectionate. She can't wait to see me. She throws her arms around me every time she sees me. She's hugging me and affectionate with me all the time. Start affirming that and ignore what she's doing right now and wait for it to catch up, okay? Do I write my new story in the present tense to my estranged sister? Yes, everything's as if it's happened already or it's happening now. Happened already would be even better. Oh, isn't it so great that we get along so well? We spend so much time together now. I love you. I love you too. Hey, as if it's already happened. You've already reconciled. Or you were never fighting. Lots of self-concept, exclamation point, and thought about you and the shut up Karen when negative thoughts show up. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's what you were doing to get him back. Lots of self-concept and thought about you and the shut up Karen when negative thoughts showed up. Wonderful, special KF. And now you're going on a holiday to Belize. Wonderful, darling. Good for you. Lots of self-concept, exclamation point. Did you hear that, guys? The more I affirm, the more superior I feel. It's great. Wonderful, Sarah. I burnt the old story and written a new one. I read the new one all the time, but the old story, what, Simran? Creeps in all the time. Well, then, keep revising. I know, guys, it's hard. Sometimes that fucker keeps popping up. You just got to stick to the new story. No, brain. No, it's this. I feel great because of what I learned from you. Oh, wonderful, darling. Yay. You guys are so positive in here tonight. You're giving me making me feel good. Remember, limiting beliefs are blockages. Well, I don't really believe in blockages. You're your own blockage. And I don't like that expression, limiting beliefs, darling. I know where you're getting that from. It's a very LOA term. But I don't want you to think any of your beliefs are limiting you. Because then you might think, I have to get rid of this limiting belief. It's blocking me. I've got a blockage. Till I get rid of this blockage. I don't want you to think anyone's got a blockage or a limiting belief. It's just a belief. You're changing it. The only block is you. I hate it when people say, I've got a block. How can I remove this block? Just remove it. Guys, please stop thinking in those terms because it's very restricting for you. Okay, I know where you're coming from though, darling, because it's very long-standing LOA speak. Good morning. I was worried I missed you this morning. Oh, no. You're here, Penny. My SP and I are in contact again. Yes, I saw that. Okay, I'm going down. Loz, oh, I saw that one. Brilliant story. Yes, it's not my story. It's Neville's about the ducks and the fish. It's in a few of his lectures. He says it a few times, that story. He loves that story. Any more questions? They're not coming up. A chatting girl joined, but that's it. I can't see any fucking questions. God damn it. Any more? There's 80 people here and no fucking questions. When I don't even remember broke up or bad things, I saw that. My favourite song for self-concept is Magic by Olivia Newton-John and Hold Up by Beyonce. Have to believe we are magic. That one from Xanadu. Love it. That was my favourite. Olivia Newton-John was my favourite ever. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with her, and I used to listen to Xanadu and Grease all day long. And You Can't Stop the Music. That's how old I am. That's a great song for manifesting. And Hold Up by Beyonce. How's that go? Coco Chanel changed her past as an orphan into My Dad Left to Succeed in America, Epiphany. Did she? So she revised her past as an orphan and said, oh, my dad left to succeed in America. I was never an orphan. He just had to go off and... I have to look into that. Yeah, she's one of those people who, like, recreated herself, like Clark Gable. Clark Gable just made himself have a posh voice. His real name was something really weird. He came from a really poor background. He had a really rough upbringing, and he just turned himself into a movie star with a very posh voice, who was very manly and very handsome and very blah, 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 and became this superstar, and he just believed it, said it and said it and said it and said it. I'm this, I am this, I am this, I am this guy, I am Cary Grant, I'm a famous movie star, until he became it. And then he said he couldn't even remember his old self anymore. He, like, revised himself. He stepped into the new state of who he was, the new version, because of his shitty past. Lots of people have done that to get famous. Absolutely. What do I do when everyone told me to give a fuck of them, he doesn't come back? So if everyone's saying he's not going to come back, they're just reflecting your shitty thoughts you had before about he's probably not going to come back. They're just reflecting your fears, darling. Just don't listen to it. Ignore it. Mine too. That's how I learned to sing. Olivia, yes. I was obsessed with it when I was a kid. I'm writing down all these songs. Haha. Yeah, Magic is a great song. I have to believe we are magic. Destiny will arrive. Bring all your dreams to life for you. That's it, isn't it? I love that song. Ariana Grande, yes, Just Like Magic. I don't even know how that goes, but everyone suggests it as a manifestation song. How's it go? I don't know that one. I know the 7 Rings or whatever it is. Yes, she revised. Oh, Coco Chanel revised her past. Wonderful, darling. I have to look into it. I remember watching a movie about her. It was probably the Coco movie. What happens when you manifest something, but then you don't like it to happen? Well, you can just unmanifest it, darling. Just change it. If it turns up and you don't like it, then make it go away. It's a good song. Oh, you stink. My dog is stinking up the joint. This is why she became successful without the old story. Yes, so she got rid of her old I was adopted story. Wonderful. I love that. I'm changing my story like her. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. I know a couple of famous people who've lied about their age, their names. I'm not going to name any names, but who make up these stories about, oh, yes, I lived here and I did this. And you go, no, you didn't. I knew you when you were called bloody blah, and you're actually this old. They just did what they had to do to... Can you do a podcast? I need you in my ear 24/7. God, guys. I'm thinking about it, but I just don't have time at the moment. But when I get the time, I eventually will, I promise. I'm manifesting my SP. Hang on. But also see them all the time. How do you not react to the 3D? All right, darling. So what you need to do, Hada, is you need to just see the 3D as it is and accept it if you can't ignore it. Okay, 3D, I see you all the time. I'm seeing you here at work, but I'm changing this situation. I created this situation where we're just friends or we're not together anymore, so I'm uncreating this. Okay, just accept it as it is and know you're changing it rather than getting thrown by it. When I don't even remember broke up, I saw that one. What I do when everyone told me, I saw that. I am changing my story. Yes, I saw that too. What is your favourite Neville lecture? Live in the End. I think Live in the End is probably the very best lecture just to get to the core of what he teaches. Live in the End. Hands down. He's just telling you how to do it. The Coin of Heaven is a wonderful one as well. The Secret of the Sperm, that's another good one. He's got weird names for these lectures. Just trying to think of some. I'll pull some out one day, guys, and show you probably the best ones that I think. But they're all got nuggets in them that are amazing. I'm writing down all these songs. Yes. Can you explain the difference between self-concept and... What? Hang on. Lost it. Self-concept and self-love. Self-love is, I love myself. Self-concept is, relationships never work out for me. I think I'm a piece of shit. I think men don't love me. I think I'm not wanted. I'm not chosen. Loving yourself is just, I love myself. That's it. Your concept of you, who you think you are in the world, not smart, not wanted, not chosen, defective, flawed, not beautiful, not chosen by men, relationships never work out, my life is in the toilet, my concept of me, my friends think this about me, my spouse thinks this about me, my colleagues think this about me. Your concept of yourself. It's much, much broader and bigger and more encompassing than just, I love myself. You can love yourself all day long like Halle Berry or someone, but then have a concept of men and you in relationship, which is people cheat on me and people betray me. And then she constantly gets cheated on. But she might love herself heaps. Can we manifest to move to another country easily? Yes, darling. Just imagine yourself living there. I did that before I went to England. I just always wanted to live in England my whole life. I used to sit every Sunday and watch all the ABC programs, all the arts programs, and think, oh, I'm going to live there one day. And then one day I just moved there. I'm going on 3 months of affirming. Is that okay? I've not experienced movement so far in 3D. That's all right, darling. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. 3 months is nothing. I hate to say it. But guys, don't worry. There's always movement. Get rid of the old story more if you feel worried, darling. Yesterday, I promised myself I will never be the same. That's wonderful, Emily. Wonderful. Love it. Be the new version of you. Step into that new version. Don't look back. My Future by Billie Eilish is a good self-concept song. Is it? I don't know that one. I'm the one at the sale. I'm the master of my sea from Imagine Dragons song. Oh, one of my affirmations. I'm the one at the sale. I'm the master of my sea. That's lovely. I'm the master of my fate. What's that wonderful Invictus poem or whatever it is? Sounds like that. Lol, 29 Forever, Entertainer World. What's that? I was so popular at school. Yes, darling. Good. Can I affirm that he doesn't sense any desperation? Yes. We just don't feel desperate. It's like, I am so confident in my own skin. I know I get everything I want. I've got a few affirmation videos coming out at the moment, guys, about you get everything you want easily and effortlessly and all those things. Step into those power ones. I've got a lot of them coming. I burned the old story last night and wrote a new one. Should I read it every day? Yes, the old story's gone. Read the new one if you can, like a little bedtime story, or imagine it. Absolutely. Or anytime you think of it, even better, just think of it. Keep listening to Walking on Sunshine. Oh, that's a good one. Sorry for a mistake. What do you mean, Monica? Can they sense desperation? Well, yeah, so stop it. They're sensing your thinking, guys. Not your feelings, your thinking. I Knew You Were Waiting by George Michael is a great SP song. I knew you were waiting for me. That one. Yes. Who's he sing that with? Bring all your dreams to life for you. Yes. Bring all your dreams to life for you. Wings by Little Mix. Little Mix have got lots of girl empowerment songs, don't they? I love Little Mix. Are they still together? Is Jessie? Jessie left, didn't she? Oh, my God. I affirmed I'd see movement wearing hot pink today. Oh, yes. There you go. Wonderful, Pamela. Shawn Mendes also manifested his fame. Yes, there's a great clip that keeps appearing on my TikTok about him talking about that in the documentary. He had a journal with him repeating his affirmations, and then they showed it in the documentary and he was embarrassed or something about it. Where's this piece of hair? Is that what you're talking about? And he was saying, oh, God, they saw my journal with all my affirmations written down. Lodge, you need to do a Queen playlist. Yeah, I have got one for myself. It's somewhere. I think I took my Spotify out of my phone, but when I get a better phone, I'm going to go get another phone tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to fucking buy a phone. Aretha Franklin. Yes, she has a lot of empowering songs. Loz, you need to do a Queen playlist. I'm doing it. Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl. If you want to be a Barbie, yes. So many stars are talking about manifesting now. Yes. They're admitting it. Everyone, go look for Sarah's music playlist. What? Sarah's? Who's got it? Oh, has someone put a playlist on the Facebook group? Tell me where it is. Today, I said to myself, I'll find new manifestation songs, and it's happening right now. Oh, really, Ellen? Everyone's telling you. How about that? Loz, I saw that one. Oh, George Michael with Aretha Franklin. That's who it is. Yes. Megan Trainor, I Love Me is good too. Oh, yeah. I know that one. I like her. She's got a great voice. Yeah, Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Yeah, that's a good one. Russ, Manifesting is another good song for everyone. Oh, yeah, Russ is really into manifestation. He's actually got a book about it. I discovered him by watching Gary Vaynerchuk, who's very empowering and motivational guy. Gary Vaynerchuk, if you ever watch him. And I found out about Russ through him, and he was talking about how he manifested his fame. He was just a nobody, no rapper no one heard of. Any more questions, guys? We'll have to put together a manifestation playlist. Definitely. Can I have an open playlist where people can add songs to it on Spotify? Can I do that? Like I start the playlist and then you guys add the songs in. Is that possible? There is an album called Manifestation. Is there? David Bowie's story is inspiring. Well, he transformed himself completely into who he became, didn't he? But what bit are you talking about? I'd love to know. I love him. Yes, manifestation playlist. Okay. I'll try and find it in my Spotify. It's somewhere. He said he wants to see me again, but he's barely spoken to me. Danny Murray, it was yesterday. Didn't you see him yesterday or speak to him yesterday? What, you freaking out because it's been a day? Chill your fucking beans. Go get a life. Guys, some of you are freaking out because you don't hear from each other for like a day. I've got boyfriends we don't speak for a whole week and I'm just like, oh, I'm busy. I used to have a boyfriend who used to fucking text me every day and I used to think, the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I'm like. He used to ring me every day incessantly at like 4:30. Hi, and I'd be like, we're running out of fucking things to talk about, dude. I've got shit to do. Okay. Guys, stop freaking out. Get on with your life. Focus on yourself, yes. Does it matter to speak negatively about him to others while secretly manifesting positively? Yes! Why the fuck are you doing that, Finn and Julie? What do you want, guys? Why do you want an SP back that you're talking negatively about? It's like the people coming to me for second calls and all they can describe this SP as is a complete fucking asshole. And I ask them, what do you want this fucker back for? He sounds like a see you next Tuesday. Like, oh, he can be nice. And then sometimes I'm thinking, no, I don't think he can. I think you've attracted a fuckwit from the beginning. Darling, if you can't get rid of the negative thinking about him, you're bitching about him, what the fuck do you want him back for? He's clearly a wrong'un or an asshole or someone you don't feel you can change. So give up on that guy then, if you're going to continually bitch about him. Or have some fucking self-control and realise that you created him into the asshole that you don't like, that you're bitching about, and stop fucking bitching about him, because what do you want him back for if he's such an asshole? If there's so many negative things to talk about with your friends about him. I don't understand you people who are bitching about your SPs. Don't you love them? Why are you saying negative shit? Why would anyone want someone back who's been negative to them, nasty to them, that you've got all this negative shit to say about them? I don't understand. I think you can, but it'd be limited. Oh, I think you can, but it'd be limited to how many people on Spotify can do it. Oh, okay. I'll look into it. Let him sweat for a few days. Yes, guys. Affirmations to get out of the friend zone. Darling, you put yourself there. Okay, so start saying, I am perfect girlfriend material. He loves being my boyfriend. He loves every little thing about me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's horny about me every day. Start thinking all the sexual things he's thinking about you. Okay? I don't think you can on Spotify. Oh. Does it matter? Yeah, I saw that one. Please don't do that, Finn and Julie. I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know why you didn't want him back if you've got so many bad things to say about him. Some of you really need to assess the people you're trying to get back. Oh, he bashed me up and locked me in a cupboard and he did this to me and cheated on me with 20 prostitutes. But I want him back. What the fuck? Guys, I'm exaggerating, but really. Assess your self-concept if that's the case. Someone wrote that in the group today, and I was like, it sounded like the guy was a complete asshole. And I was like, guys, you've got to assess whether you're attracting in really wrongin' people from the beginning. Do you want those wrongins back? Oh, but I can change them. Not if when they arrived they were a wrongin'. I'm talking about the ones you changed with your shitty thinking, not the ones who turned up. I see you next Tuesday. You think you're going to change that one, do you? He turned up that way. You can, but it'll be a hell of a job. Love is blind. Yes. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I've got to go. 81 people here. I'm sorry I didn't go live on Facebook at the same time. I hope people weren't sitting there waiting. Oh, I'm getting updates from Eric. Twin flame in and out. What do you mean, twin flame? I don't believe in twin flames here, darling. If they're your twin flame, you say they are, they are. If you think they're your soulmate, they are. I'm dying over here. What are you laughing at, Chastity? Chastity, are we having our call tomorrow instead? Good. I think I put it in my diary. Loz, can you start a post on Facebook where people can comment with good songs? Oh, all right, I'll do that. Playlist, manifestation playlist post. How do I keep the contact? Ashley, just affirm he's constantly calling, texting me, he's blowing up my phone, he can't stop thinking about me, he doesn't talk to me and see me, he doesn't feel right, and affirm in your mind that he is your boyfriend or your husband. But at the same time, could we just affirm that everyone can add a song on Spotify? Yes, let's do that. Can you put the playlist on Facebook? Yes, I will, guys. What I'll do is I'll start with my Spotify playlist, and you guys can add songs that you want me to add to it, and then I'll add it to that playlist from your suggestions. Okay? Yes, ignore him. They always come back. Yes. Twin flame in and out. What do you mean, Ashley? You're right. It was just yesterday. I miss him, that's all. Well, for fuck's sake, Danny Marie, you miss him? It's only been a day. Assess yourself, darling. What the fuck? Guys. The situation with my SP the whole time I knew him was he lives really far away and I could only see him on the weekends, and every second weekend I could only see him for one night. I never freaked out and was like, oh my God, the whole week I haven't seen him, because I knew the situation. He had a child, there's divorce going on, there's a whole shit show. I couldn't just turn up at his house. Hi, ex-wife that he's still living with, even though you hate each other's guts. Hi there, kid who doesn't know about me because he doesn't even know they're divorced. You know what I mean? Or getting divorced. I just was like, he's here because he loves me. I'm not going to freak out because I haven't spoken to him in 3 days or seen him for a week. And you're freaking out over a day, darling. What energy do you think that's sending out? What thoughts do you think that's sending to him? Stop that. Sit back in your throne. He'll be here any minute now. He'll be texting me any minute now because he can't stop thinking about me. I'm just going to get on with my fucking life. Oh, Paul is sending me a massive movement today. So I went to work and needed to go to the bathroom. And a friend of mine is like, oh, Paula, don't go in there. Jai is in there. That's the SP. Ha ha, she's sending me the update now. Wonderful. Wait for him to come to you. Yes, just chill. Yes, Sarah. Sit there on your throne, queen. Yes, guys. How can you tell if they turned bad or always bad when you attracted them? Were they a fuckwit when they turned up? There's your answer. Guys, if when they turned up, they weren't really ringing you much, they were saying, I don't want a relationship, they were being rude to you, they were criticising you, they were looking at other girls, fuckwit. You started with a fuckwit. If they turned up like my SP, beautiful to you, bringing you flowers, doting on you, always calling you, telling you they want to see your beautiful face and were lovely to you, you've attracted in a good one. Then you turn them into the version that was all messed up. What did you attract in, guys? You've really got to assess that, because that is about your self-concept. If you attract in someone who treats you badly from the start, that's about you and who you're attracting constantly in your life. Some of you may need to assess that. That's when a lot of you go, oh, I've given up on my SP, I've found someone better, because you realise the person you attracted in was wrong from the start. Some of you aren't really getting that yet and thinking, oh, I'm going to magically turn this person who was a see you next Tuesday into this Prince Charming. But that's harder. Look, I have done it. I have done it with someone who was a hopeless case. But still, it's harder because you've got so much old story about the shitty behaviour from before. I don't believe anyone's a wrong-un, okay? I believe everyone's redeemable. But you've just got to think, well, that's going to be a bit fucking harder because I've never seen the good behaviour. Understand? Sit on your throne, Queen. Yes, don't be the chaser. Yes. When my SP comes back, I'll be as chill as ice. Yesterday, he was more shocked to see me than me. Yes, Sarah, he was. At that Tesco car park. Wonderful, darling. He's probably like, why wasn't she like, hi, running out the car. How are you? You were just like, hi. Driving off. He would have been like, oh. Yes, Sarah, love it. Small movement with SP messaged me to, what? Small movement. With SP messaged me tonight about our son, and then he sent me another message saying, I will what? Also told me he was going to bed, which he hasn't done in ages. Oh, lovely. I missed half of that. Where's the middle bit? Wonderful, Charlie. Oh, see, look, movement. Slowly catching monkey, even if it's only a little bit. Okay. Sent the response text to my SP who hasn't texted since August. Visualised him smiling huge. Wonderful, darling. Sent the response text to my SP who hasn't texted since August. Visualised him smiling huge. That's wonderful. She texted back. Yay, I haven't spoken to her since August. I'm so happy. Yes. That's a lovely visualisation. When we miss our SP, have a good cry and keep your self-concept moving, please. Yes, darling. Exactly. God, you guys should be coaching people. You're getting so good at this. Try once a month. What else thing? I'm seeing him today, by the way. Try once a month. What's this? How can you tell if they turn bad or always bad? Oh, I did that one. I want to move the third party overseas. What to do? Darling, stop focusing on her. Guys, you've really got to get this. Why are you even thinking about her? Guys, you can sit there and imagine her moving overseas if you really want. You can do that. Lots of manifestation people. Oh, imagine she's gone away. Imagine she finds someone else. You can do that. But what I'm saying to you is then you're keeping her in your reality simply by thinking about a visualization with her in it. Thinking about an affirmation with her in it. Hang on. Yes. That colour looks good on you. Oh, thanks. Got it from an op shop. He was perfect at the start, but then things came up that broke us apart. It's probably me, right? Yes, Laura. Guys, your insecurities kick in. They start reflecting your thinking. If they're great at the beginning, that's what's happened. And you can blame it on them thinking, oh, no, but he had issues. He told me about his ex-wife and he has anxiety and. But someone else could have had a guy who had anxiety and an ex-wife and they think, well, I'm the fucking shit. That's not going to affect our relationship. And the guy doesn't change. But you start going, oh, it's because of his anxiety. He's acting like this now. It's because of the ex-wife that, oh, this is never going to work out. And your subconscious constantly finds reasons in the 3D for why it's going to prove to you. It's thinking about you. Now, see, you never get the love you deserve. So we're just going to find things in the 3D to prove this to you. Things like, oh, yeah, there's the ex-wife. Remember that? You don't get chosen. You're not wanted. You're second best. He's anxious all the time. That must mean that he doesn't want to be here. That proves to me that you're not lovable. Remember? You're not lovable. It's constantly looking for evidence, guys. That's when you fuck it up. Because your brain's going, aha, see? Not lovable. Told you. And then you're sending that out to him. I'm not lovable. I'm not wanted. I'm second best, or whatever. And then he starts treating you that way. Got it? That colour looks good on you. Oh, thanks, Beth. What do I do if I don't know if I want my SP back? Do I keep self-concept and for SP or just self-concept? Guys, if you don't know if you want the fucker back, then just do your self-concept because then you'll be attracting in all the men's and he'll be attracted in too. Got it? Do you think it would be a good idea to step back from trying to get his attention and focus on self-concept? Why are you trying to get his attention? Hi, over here. Hi. That's what you're doing, Grace, if you're trying to get his attention. That's attractive. Stop that. No one should be trying to get anyone's attention. That's not queen energy, darling. That's desperate, needy energy. Stop that, please. This energy. Not this energy. This energy. The difference. Yes, darling, do self-concept. Can we focus on self-concept? Yes, guys, it just means focusing on you. When you focus on you, they focus on you. When you focus on them, they focus on themselves. How many times do I have to say it? Name, and she ended up going away. Feed it, her no energy. Yes, don't give the bitch energy. Just deleted Snapchat to stop stalking his score. Got to stop myself. Guys, if you're looking at scores and fucking Snapchats and shit, get a grip and go and delete it. Yes, darling, good idea. Like, think about this logically, guys. Have you ever had a guy who really liked you and you didn't like them? And they were constantly in your face and ringing you and stuff, and you're like, oh, when's this guy going to give up? Remember that guy? That's who you're being to your SP. That energy. My ex-fiancé of 20 years had a new girlfriend for 10 years. I would never acknowledge her or even say her name. And she ended up going away. Fed it, her, no energy. Fed it/her, no energy. My ex-fiancé of 20 years had a new girlfriend for 10 years. I would never acknowledge her or even say her name. Wonderful. That's the way to do it. The more you talk about her, think about her, the more she fucking sticks around. Trust me. I know this from experience. Love it when you shout it out. Sinks in so much more. Kathleen, thank you. I know it's exciting. What are we talking about? Thank you, but I know I manifested that, so I have to fix it. What are we talking about? Talk to me tomorrow when is what he said, Loz. Talk to me tomorrow is what he said, Loz. Talk to me tomorrow? What? What? Hang on. I'm trying to figure out what you said there. Oh. I pressed something. So when Neville talked about feeling, he meant feeling the end. Yes, he meant feeling it is done. He said, I do not speak of emotion. When I say feeling, I do not mean the emotion. I mean the feeling of it is done. Feeling it, you're at the end and you're content and relieved and yeah, the feeling. I'm stepping into the state of it's done. I am that. That's the feeling he's talking about. When you don't care, he care, girls. I love that. When you don't care, he care. Love it. Yeah, I couldn't stop laughing all afternoon, boosted my ego massively, laughed my ass off. What happened, Sarah? About seeing him in the Tesco car park. Is that what you're talking about? Don't blame yourself. What are we talking about with Laura? What's Laura saying? Guys, yeah, don't beat yourself up when you manifest something. Oh, look, I beat myself up all the time about some of the shit I've done. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Kat. Then I'm like, what are you doing that to yourself for? Not small, just movement. It's exciting. What's happening? Don't say it's small, guys. All movement's movement. Small movement with SP messaged me tonight about our son. He sent me another message. Yeah, guys, never say it's small movement. It's movement. Movement's movement that you can see. Yes, Kat. Any more questions? But I have too many men right now. Do you, Christina? Wonderful. All right, guys, got to go soon. So, Tracy is the winner of our jackpot giveaway. I'm going to announce it on the Facebook page just in case she's not here. I don't think she's here. And then, guys, I am going to go live again tomorrow. And then Friday is live on Facebook. Okay? And I will put the Queen playlist, if I can find it, in the Facebook group tomorrow, and you guys can add songs that you'd like to suggest to go in it, and I'll start adding in there, okay? And if we can actually add it, if I can add people to add songs, I'll do that. If I can figure out how to do it. If I can figure out we'll use my phone properly. My phone's shitting itself. I affirm that my phone works perfectly. You work perfectly. All right, guys, I've got to go because I've got a gazillion messages I've got to answer. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Please do DM me if you want one-to-one coaching. Please do join the Facebook group if you haven't already, and follow me because I go live twice daily. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thanks for joining me, guys. I love you all, and this has been such a lovely, positive, vibey chat today. You guys are all on point. I'm loving it. Mwah. See you guys. Love you. Bye.